Hello friends, we will continue with properties of perfect square in this lecture. We did 4 properties in the last video. Now the fifth property is that if a number ends with 5, if a number ends with 5, then its square number also ends with 5. Its square will also ends with 5. For example, 5 square is 25. Similarly, 15 square is 225 and 25 square is 625. And there is one very easy method to find the square of a number which ends with 5. So for example, we have to find square of 85. So what do? We break this number into two parts. First part is unit digit. We find the square of unit digit, which is 5, and square is 25. Then we multiply this remaining number, which in this case is 8, by the next natural number, which is 9. So 8 multiplied by 9 is 72, and we will write this 72 in front of 25. So square of 85 is 7225. Similarly, we'll take another example. Say we have to find square of 125. So unit digit is 5, square of 5 we will write 25 and then multiply the remaining number, which is 12, by next number, which is 13. 12 multiplied by 13 is 156. We will write 156 before 25. So square of 125 is 15625. I find it very easy way to find the square of number ending with 5. Now the next property is, if a number ends with 0, if a number ends with 0, its square will also end with 0. Its square will also ends with 0, and the number of zeros at the end of this number is always even. Say square of 20. Unit place is 0, so we know that square will also end with 0. So its square will be 2 square is 4 and with 2 zeros. So the number of zeros is twice the number of zeros at the end of number. For example, square of 300. Square of 3 is 9 and we will put 4 zeros, which is twice the number of zeros in the given number. Now the next property, square of any number, square of, this is very important property, square of any number n can be expressed as the sum of first n odd numbers. I'll explain this with an example. Say we have to find square of 3, which is 9. This is actually sum of first 3 odd numbers. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. Similarly, square of 5, suppose we have to find square of 5, it will be the sum of first 5 odd natural numbers. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. This is equal to 25. Square of 4. This is sum of first 4 odd natural numbers. This is equal to 16. Now the next property, for every natural number n, for every natural number n, difference of this square of n plus 1 and n square. Square of these numbers is always sum of these two numbers, that is n plus 1 plus n. Sum of these numbers. Again, we will take one example. Say difference of 9 square and 8 square. This is n and this is n plus 1. So according to this property, this difference is actually sum of these numbers. So 9 plus 8 is equal to 70, and we can actually find this square of 9, which is 81, and 64. Difference of 81 and 64 is 17. Say 13 square minus 12 square. Difference of these squares of these consecutive natural numbers, according to this property, it is equal to sum of these two numbers. So it should be 25. So we can verify it by calculating square of 13 and 12. This is 169 and 144, and the difference is 25. One more property, that between squares of n and n plus 1, squares of two consecutive natural number, there are exactly 2n non-perfect square numbers. Non-perfect square numbers. For example, if n is 4, n plus 1 will be 5. Then according to this property, squares of n and n plus 1. 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25. According to this property, there are exactly 2n, which in this case is 2 multiplied by 4. There are exactly 8 numbers which are not perfect square numbers. 16 and 25. We can find between 16 and 25 we have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 non-perfect square numbers. And